So Don, what makes PROESTA work and who should take it?
All right, well, PROESTA is a phytoestrogen, okay? But it also has what we call phytoprogesterone components to it too. Phyto means plant, so it's plant estrogen. Now, I love this product because, number one, any woman who is nervous about or doesn't want to take bioidentical hormones or hormone replacement, they should consider this. So it's designed for women who are having symptoms of PMS, premenopause, or menopause, especially if you have hot flashes or night sweats. This is clinically proven to work. Let me tell you something interesting about PROESTA. The active ingredient and the main ingredient that's in the product comes from the hops plant that they make beer from, but there's a female cone on this hops plant. So this is an extract from the female cone of the hops plant. And they found that that plant has some compounds in it that have this extraordinary ability to help with hot flashes and night sweats in particular, but all kinds of symptoms associated with, like I said, PMS, premenopause, and menopause. Now, there's a lot of women these days who are in their 20s and 30s that are having symptoms like this way before they should be having them, but they're still having them. Or they're also having symptoms associated with PMS, like, painful menstrual cycles and, all the symptoms that are associated with that. This product would be good for them. So it's any woman that doesn't want to or is not taking bioidentical hormones and is having symptoms related to premenopause or menopause, or any younger woman who's having symptoms. Some of them are having hot flashes and night sweats. It's happening earlier and earlier, but that's rare that happens. But if she's having PMS or problems, then definitely. Now there's another reason to take it, and that's more preventative. People aren't as interested in preventative reasons, but I just want to tell them this because I think it's important. We have what we call in our environment estrogen mimickers. These are really nasty compounds that come from things like plastics, incinerated waste, things like herbicides and pesticides. So there's a lot of these PCBs, which used to be in these big transformers that you see on light poles and telephone poles and all that. There's a lot of this stuff that has got into the environment, especially plastics. What happens is an estrogen mimicker is something that looks like, feels like, tastes like, whatever, estrogen inside your body, and the cells it'll attach to a cell and act like estrogen, but it's not. And these estrogen mimickers that are chemically oriented, they have a very negative, bad effect on the cells in terms of how it is that the cell reproduces and proliferates. So they have potential cancer-causing issues, and they're pervasive in the environment. When you take these compounds that are what I call phytoestrogens, what they do is they literally help knock off these bad estrogens off of the cell, so that your cell is not functioning with a good form of, a much milder natural form of estrogen, but more importantly, it's displacing that bad stuff off the cell, and it's keeping all those environmental estrogens from causing a lot of problems. I don't think we fully appreciate right now, in this moment in time, just how bad and how devastating these phytoestrogens have become. But not only is it very problematic for women, but now we're finding men that have prostate problems. Part of the reason is because the ratio between estrogen and testosterone in their body, and the ratio of estrogen has gone up because of all these estrogenic compounds in the environment. You see? So PROESTA has both preventative and it has the ability to help with the symptoms associated with PMS, premenopause, and menopause. And the ingredients in PROESTA, like I said, one of them is, it's a compound called liphenol, and that's the one that's from the hops plant, but it also, one of the best phytoestrogens that works in the body for women is also the famous longevity nutrient called resveratrol. So PROESTA contains both resveratrol and this nutrient called liphenol, and the combination together, that's our therapeutic stack.